Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. All right, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is 𝗙𝗪𝗋. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Sheri, how are you doing today?
Doing great. Thank you.
Perfect. We're very excited to get this show on the road and of course to have you on the show. We know you're very busy, so we really appreciate your time. So
thanks for having me. Yeah, I'm happy to do it.
So just to let you know, Sheri, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So help us out here, Sheri. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe let's start off with what is your role in the business?
Okay, I work in New Jersey in the United States, and I am a rainmaker, as they call it in Keller Williams. So I'm a high producing agent. I have a buyer's specialist as well. And fortunately, I found Cyberbacker, and I also have a virtual admin.
All right.
So it's a team of three right now.
Team of three. So by the way, Sheri, how long have you been in the real estate business?
I got my license in 1984.
Oh, gosh.
So you can do the math.
A lot of experience
Yeah.
in the business. So you already mentioned it. You have a cyberbacker within your team. So how long have you been working with Cyberbacker?
Since August of 2020. Yeah.
Oh, wow, going on your second year this
2020
year.
August. Yeah, that's right.
Gosh. So
Yeah.
before you had your cyberbacker supporting you with the business, did you have experience working with other remote team members?
No, never.
First time. Now I want to know the question that everyone wants the answer to. How's the experience so far working with Cyberbacker?
You know, it's been great. I have a business coach through Keller Williams, the MAPS program, and she was, in discussing just what was going on, she was recommending a couple different ways that I could find help. And one was Cyberbacker. She had her own Cyberbacker. And so I finally got to the point where I said, I can't do life the way I'm doing it. I can't do business the way I'm doing it anymore. And I'm going to try to look into this. And that's how it started, with a reference from her. And I trusted her judgment and her expertise. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. And I'm assuming everything is going smoothly with your current Cyberbacker right now. Am I right?
Yeah, it's going well.
Perfect. Now,
we work out all the glitches. Unfortunately, there's been some bad weather in the Philippines, and then we have our own issues here in New Jersey sometimes. So we work it all out.
I think that's the most important thing because, of course, you need to work it out between the both of you because this is a partnership between you and your cyberbacker, right?
That's right.
Yes. Now, before partnering with Cyberbacker, though, Sheri, how much time did you spend working on a weekly basis, just on average?
Oh, it was 50 to 60 hours a week. It was just too much. I'll be honest with you.
A lot of hours. So
a lot of hours. Yeah.
So again, did you believe in the idea of virtual leverage before knowing about Cyberbacker?
Well, I believed in the idea of getting help. And I know a lot of people have virtual help, but I had never considered it. I had thought of hiring somebody locally to be, in my office or at my desk and nearby, but it just didn't work out. I got some applications and I just didn't feel right. And, I was just kind of waiting. And then I was introduced to you and I felt I needed to commit to that and see how it went.
So far, I know this is your first time working with someone virtually. I want to know from your eyes and your perspective, what makes this type of a partnership work? What makes it a successful partnership, Sheri?
I think we have to be kind of patient and encouraging with each other. I need to teach somebody how I want the business to be run. I need to teach that Bernadette is my cyberbacker and be patient with her, knowing there's a lot for her to learn. I don't believe she had ever been an assistant to a real estate agent, and our cultures are different, but she's been awesome. And diligence on my part, because I'm the leader. So if I'm not available for her to show her what to do. And on the other hand, I let her go because I can't be looking over her shoulder, literally, but just not, I can't be having to check up on her every minute, because what's the point of having an assistant if you have to do that? So,
Yes.
And then we encourage each other. I want her to understand what my goals are, and I want to know what her goals in life are, and I want to help her reach those. And so communication is a big part of it too. And I'm kind of so busy that it's sort of catch me if you can. So I tell her she needs to boss me around a little bit, remind me what I need to do. I give her the authority to speak into my business life, because that's what I've hired her to do.
Yes, of course. Again, going back to the point that this is a partnership, helping each other grow and reach your goals, of course, individually and for the business. Now, I want to know, Sheri, what are the things that you have Bernadette do on a daily basis? What are the tasks that she does for you in the business?
My first goal in 2020, of course, we all had a crazy year in 2020, but my first goal was to get my database in order, because I hadn't really had a good CRM. Keller Williams came out with a fabulous one through Command, and I was ready to commit to it. So that was my first goal, and she did a great job. She helped me get that done. I've learned that you don't document your own process when you're a lead agent. You hire somebody else to do that.
Yes.
Gary Keller has that MREA book. So I have all those things floating in the back of my head, and so those are the things that I've worked hard to create a process and have her document the process. And it's ever evolving, right? As we grow our businesses and things change in life and in business culture and real estate. So other things that she does, she's basically a transaction agent as well. I have her help me input my listings into the MLSs that I am a member of, organize the photos. When a new deal comes, or we have any documents that need to be put into our systems, she takes care of that. She will take care of making sure that my office has everything they need for compliance, so that I can get paid our commissions. And I could go on. I'm trying to think of what else. She's also, with my help, I'm teaching her what vision I have for my media posts and a little bit of media. So she's also learning how to work together, creating an image and posts for my Instagram and Facebook, and a bunch of different things.
A lot of admin stuff, more on the back end.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you've been together with her going on your second year by August of this year. And of course, her role would not stop growing. Now, what are some of the new things, the new tasks that you're planning to have her do for the future in the business?
The follow-up with clients, that's something I have a little list here, to learn some of the other great tools that we have in our tool chest that we're not utilizing. So we've come so far. So those are some of the things. We'll work on those together, and, improving in the follow-up, helping me improve in my follow-up with clients, and working on that aspect. That's one thing that's a goal for this year.
So follow-up as well. Okay, that's more exciting, of course, because more things for her to do, more opportunities for her to grow. Now, I have one last question for you, Sheri. Again, as I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of business owners who are listening to us right now. Now, I'd like to know, what piece of advice would you be able to give them when they're hiring their very own cyberbacker?
I learned when I, first joined you, you explained how the process that for me, what I did was I interviewed 5 people, and they said, if none of them fit, we can get 4 or 5 more. I don't know how you're working that now, but for me, I did the interview process of the 5 cyberbackers. I chose to narrow it down to 2 that I felt would be a good fit for me. I was just looking for certain characteristics and personality types, and somebody who was enthusiastic and ready to learn, because I know they don't know everything they need to learn to know to work with me. And I learn things every day. So just be willing to ask those questions that you need to ask. Come up with a good list of questions for those cyberbackers. And during your interview process, don't be afraid to put them on the spot and see how they respond.
Yes, of course. Finding that perfect fit is very important because imagine you're going to be working with this person almost every day of the week, right? Spending a lot of time with them. Now, I know that Bernadette is listening to us, by the way. I forgot to tell you. Would you want to give her a quick shout out or any message you'd like to share to her, Sheri?
Hey, Bernadette. How you doing? I gave her a lot of tests this Monday morning. She probably was overwhelmed, but Bernadette, you're awesome. You know I love you.
Sheri, we are very excited to see where this partnership between you and your cyberbacker Bernadette would be in the next few months and, of course, the years to come. Thank you very much for being on the show today.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for all your help and having this business so that it could benefit me in my life as well.
We appreciate you and your business.
Friends. Make new friends in the Philippines. Thank you.
Yes, a lot of friends. Sheri, you have a great day. You take care. Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.